What's up? What's up? What's up? So today we're going to be talking about this story that has been going viral, and it has been causing a big debate on Instagram, Twitter, and where it originated on Facebook as well. Now, the topic of discussion is similar to a topic that I covered before. I talked about in a previous video the blurred lines of consent and what women should do in terms of meeting up with guys and expectation and things like that. I talked about that in a previous video, and this is a real life scenario playing out yet again with the factors of that and people feeling one way or another. And we're just going to get into it, okay, in this video. So it basically stemmed from a woman going over a guy's house at 1 a.m. in the morning, and it was their first time ever meeting up, and it just went left. So before I get into all of the details of, the specifics of, what she said, what he said, and just really breaking it on down, I'm going to allow some of the night owls to come on in and play for you guys a promo as we wait for y'all to trickle on in to promote my website. So before we get into this topic, I want to let you guys know that over on my website, neekatnight.com, I have a bunch of new arrivals on the site. I even have a section where you can get up to 50% off on items. And if you browse through my website, you can see that I have a variety of items that you can choose from that you will enjoy at a cute coin. In addition, I have the featured item, which is the bucket hat. You can find items like this LA bucket hat on my website. I get so many compliments whenever I wear a bucket hat, and I have so many different varieties of bucket hats on my website. This is my LA bucket hat in tan. So be sure to check out my website, neekatnight.com, for this highly requested item, along with several other bucket hat styles, accessories, and adult goodies. Now, let's get into the topic. All right. So as y'all see that is one of the featured items on my website, along with some other items. These cute little purses right here, they are almost sold out, and y'all know outside is open and you're going to need a cute little accessory. So definitely check these cute and unique purses out on my website as well. So now that I done paid some of the bills, child, because y'all know I got to pay the bills around here with a plug to the website and everything like that. Now that I done, slightly paid the bills, now we're going to get into this topic. So a woman basically went to her social media and she posted this post on her Facebook. She said, LMFAO, putting an MFer out because they don't want to is crazy. Okay, so she's saying, so because I don't want to, you want to put me out, that is crazy. So to which, after seeing this, the guy basically responded, and he felt like he was in the right, okay? So he posted up a post in response on his page, and he said the following: how am I wrong for sending up home in an Uber that didn't want me touching her but want to sleep in my bed? Did I mention she came over at 1 a.m.? Did I mention I sleep alone? This is my ish. I didn't put you out like a bogus N-word would. I sent you home in an Uber out of my pockets. How am I wrong? Okay, so he was basically saying, wait, how am I wrong for sending you home like you didn't want to be touched? So therefore, I provided an Uber for you to get here, and I provided an Uber for you to leave and go where you felt more comfortable. Okay, because she was saying that, she couldn't believe that he would put her out after her not wanting to put out. Okay, and so as you can see on his post, this post went crazy viral. As you see right here, this is 21,000 comments on the post and 18,000 shares. And there has been a lot of think pieces. There has been a lot of dialogue. And there has been a lot of conversations about it. On one hand, you have the people who feel as though if you go to a man's house at 1 o'clock in the morning, you have to expect for them to try you. Now, no means no, regardless. Like if you go over there and he tries you and you say no, then you say no. However, the one side of the conversation is people feeling like he's going to try you. Now, if you say no and he stops, then what's the problem? You know, so a lot of people is like, okay, you said no, he stopped, what's the problem? So then the other side of the conversation, people feel as though if you go over a man's house at 1 a.m., then it should not be acceptable for people to assume that he will try you. So then there's the other side who's saying, like, just because she went over there at 1 o'clock in the morning doesn't mean that he can try to hunch on her. Like, if she goes at 1 a.m., he should just be expecting to just have conversation with her, and he should not try to hunch her. And that anybody who thinks that he had a right to try her, now not go further than, you know, if she says stop, that means stop. But people were saying that it's not okay for people to think that he would try her at all, and that if she goes over there at 1 a.m., then they should just be able to have a conversation at that time. And so there has been a lot of conversations about it. So once people started to have these conversations about it, then it went up a notch, okay? So it first was, you know, I went over there and, you know, I felt uncomfortable. And then he said, okay, you can't sleep here. I'm going to send you an Uber. You gone. So then it bumped up a notch to her feeling like he was trying to R-word her, okay? So she basically accused him of R-wording her because he made an advance towards her in that manner, okay? So I guess they were smoking a wood, as he says, and when they were smoking this wood, I guess he said he tried to feel on her butt or something. Like, I guess he said, in his words, he said, I felt on her butt to try to make sure everything was everything. So I think he was insinuating, like, to make sure she was a girl. Like, the way that he said it, he was like, I felt on her butt to make sure everything was everything. You know, and then he says that, I guess, you know, he started messing with her boobs or something like that. And she, like, moved or whatever away from him. And then he said that he stopped. This is according to him. You know, and so he said he went to his bathroom to finish smoking, and he said he thought about going back in there to, like, try to, you know, smoke with her again, but then he said he decided to just, you know, finish the wood himself. And then he says once he thought about it, he was like, no, I'm about to get her Uber. And so he went in there to, like, I guess she had dozed off or whatever. He said he went in there to wake her up so that she can get up and go. And he said he woke her up to verify the location that she would like to go. And he says that he asked her what address would she like him to send an Uber to send her home. And so she told him the address that she wanted for her to go to. And then she left. And then once she left, she felt some type of way about it because he did not let her stay there, and he wanted her to go because he wanted to hump, and she didn't. So I'm going to share with you guys exactly what he said. I'm going to share with you guys exactly what she said, but I just kind of wanted to just give a quick summary about it. Let me look on over in the chat to see how many night owls we got over here. Okay, so hopefully the night owls are hitting the like button as you guys come on in. Hopefully you guys are sharing the live as well, because for some reason, YouTube don't be notifying they don't be notifying my night owls like they need to, and I just don't be understanding. Okay? I just don't be understanding. Corey J says, so did he get her an Uber to get over to his house or did she get her own? No, he provided both Ubers. So he provided a Uber for her to get there. So he paid for her an Uber to get there and he paid for her Uber to leave. D-Rock says, is he missing 2 front teeth? Yes, he is missing teeth. He is missing teeth in the front. And the teeth situation was also a big conversation piece about this as well. So he is missing teeth. And people was like, okay, well, she probably got over there and seen that you was missing teeth. So that's probably why she wanted to leave. So then people started to pull up her videos and her pictures as well. And they seen that she was also missing teeth as well. So they was like, well, they both missing teeth. So that couldn't be it. That couldn't be the reason. But that's a whole nother conversation in itself. The teeth conversation is a whole conversation in itself because people start showing her teeth and they was showing his teeth and they was screenshotting when she talked in videos. The teeth was a whole lot. So anyways, I'm going to play for you guys his explanation. Or do y'all want me to read her side first? Which one y'all want first? Y'all want me to read her side first where she accused him of the R word? Or do you want me to play his explanation and then show you what she said? Which one y'all want first? You said wait, Nick, so they missing teeth in common? Yes. His, the girl, hers, the teeth, hers. We bow, can't be missing teeth now. Her side, play the video. She missing teeth. His, hers. Okay, I can't tell which one y'all want first. Y'all saying hers. It's like, want to say hers, his, hers, his, hers, his, hers, his. All right, I'm going to say her. I'm going to go with hers first. All right, hers. Okay, I'm starting to see more hers. All right, cool. I'm going to share what she said if y'all like the video. How many likes do we got on this video? How many likes do we got on this video? I don't got enough likes. I don't got enough likes and I'm not liking that. So that means that I need to plug another promo and waste more time because y'all playing. Y'all know how YouTube be doing me and y'all not hitting the like button. So therefore, I got to pay some more bills real quick. Hold up, wait. Where is my website? Watermark. Because now I got to do another commercial. Because y'all don't have enough likes on this video. And I'm not understanding. So, okay, so boom. Let me put that off of there. All right, so boom, boom. All right, so now I got to do another commercial. So on my website, www.neekatnight.com, we sell a bunch of different variety of items. We are focused on love, beauty, and accessories over there. And so I previously showed you guys 2 of the items that are hot items, the bucket hat, and I also showed you the cute little purse that we have. Well, we also have cute and unique accessories as well over on neekatnight.com. Okay, so y'all run them likes up, or I'm going to keep on running my ads, period. So, these cute earrings, these bamboo earrings, I have them in round, and I also have them in triangle in these colorful bamboo earrings. These are like some very, very cute earrings for the summertime, and I have a bunch of unique accessories as well, in addition to what I'm showing you guys. So definitely go to www.neekatnight.com. Okay, go to www.neekatnight.com, and I see the likes going up, so we will continue. Thank y'all for hitting the like button. Still not enough likes, but it is what it is. So like I said, she accused him of R word, right? So somebody wrote to her and they said, I understand that I understand what he was trying to do, but I don't think he was trying to R-word you or nothing. Okay? So they were like, I understand that I take it for them saying, I understand that he tried to make, in advance, but they were basically saying like, I don't think that he tried to R-word you. So she replied and said, well, he was sucking on my chestises, okay? She said he was sucking on my chestises and sent me home because I told him no. So what is that called? Okay? So the person was like, I don't think he was trying to R-word you. And she says, well, he was sucking on my chestises. And because I told him, that he can't do that, I told him no, he tried to send me home. So what's that called? So she's saying, if a person tries to do something and then you tell them no and then they send you home, then that's R-word, according to her. So he commented back and he said, in response, he said, that's called sucking on your chestises. And you told me to stop. Didn't I stop? I got up out the bed and went and smoked. And when you went your A comfortably back to sleep, 30 minutes later, I asked you what address you want me to send your Uber. Gee, I done did this with over 30 H's, over 30 304s before, and not one complaint but you. And you talking crazy like I'm not a good fella. My homie Blank would have just kicked you out. Okay, so he's saying, listen, I got you an Uber. You said you didn't want me to be, sucking on your chestises. And I got you an Uber. My other homie would have just kicked you out. And she's saying that for her, she feels like that is R-word situation. So like I said, there was two sides of it where people felt like, you don't go over there at 1 a.m. in the morning, not expecting for somebody to try you. And then there was the other side who felt like you should be able to go over there at 1 a.m. in the morning and just have a conversation. Okay? So let me see what y'all say. So let me play what he had to say. Child, why the first? I'm going to what he had to say. Then the video that they were screenshotting of her teeth done popped up first, child. The people are a mess. So this is the video that people was showing of her, because they were saying that they had the teeth thing in common.
Hold on, yeah. These bitches so cute. Look at Cat.
But anyways, let me get to what he said. Let me pause that.
Alright, I'm gonna hush and let folks talk, cause I've been drinking. But I'm folks them, sneaky coochie, swiping no swiping. I'm folks them. Tweaking around these bitches, gonna tell folks folks are raping. Folks gonna tell the snap.
I'm gonna say this shit one more time, bro. She done came over my crib 1 o'clock in the morning. Whatever time, 12, 1, 12, 2. She came around my crib around that time. Oh, baby, you feel me? You already know what I'm on. I ain't gonna even stunt. I'm on some thirsty shit. Look at her. You know I'm on some thirsty shit. I don't know her. I never met her with Shorty in real life. I never linked up. She never saw my face. She never. Oh, baby, I'm finna post hella screenshots of her saying, you always see me up. I never linked up with Shorty in real life. But this one time at 1 a.m., I tried it. I poured it on some drunk shit. Casamigos. You feel me? We out here. Oh, baby. Fuck it. I'm leaving the party. I'm finna go to the crib. You trying to come chill with me? She like, yeah. You gonna get me over there? I'm like, yeah. I ain't gonna come get you. I'm gonna send you an Uber. She cool. Let me know when you at the crib. Boom. I get to the crib. I calls the bitch. I text the bitch. Now I call. I text her. She woo. Yeah. You trying to slash? She yeah. I'm ready. Let me know you at the bam. She so you ready? All right. Send her Uber. Boom. She gets to the crib.
All right. I'm gonna pause right there. So before he tells anymore, the first thing that stuck out for me is the fact that he says that they never ever met in person prior to this interaction. So the very first time that they are meeting in person is at 1 o'clock in the morning at his house. Now, women, ladies, I don't care if you feel like it's a pick me or not a pick me or whatever. Do not put yourself in this situation. Don't put yourself in this situation. Words from the wise, okay? I don't care. You could disguise it, you could flip it, you could turn it, you could say pick me, whatever. Listen to what's real. Do not meet somebody off of the internet that you have never ever met before in person and go to their home at 1 a.m. You are putting yourself in a very, very dangerous position. Now, if you say no, no means no. And I'm never going to say that a man has a right to penetrate you. Never will I say that. Never will I agree with that, because that's not what it is. No means no. You say no, no is no. However, you are putting yourself in a very dangerous position if you meet somebody and you go to their house. The first place that you meet them should never be at his house or yours. I don't even care if you feel like, because even me, I own a strap. I'm not going to let a dude come to my house and me feeling like, oh, well, at least I got a strap. I got protection over here. No. The first time you meet somebody should not be at their residence. That's number one. Okay? And I don't care which side of the fence you're on. You're entitled to feel how you feel as far as, how this played out and, who you feel is wrong or right in this situation. Ladies, don't go to nobody's house at 1 a.m. that you have never even met before. Don't do it. But I'm going to let him continue.
I calls the bitch. I text the bitch. Now I call. I text her. She yeah. You trying to slash? She yeah. I'm ready. Let me know what that bam. She so you ready? All right. Send her Uber. Boom. She gets to the crib. She's in a fucking 2-piece.
All right. Stop it again. So right there, he says that she wanted to come over, so he sent an Uber. Ladies, do not meet up with a guy that you have never met before without being in your own vehicle. Okay? If you cannot afford your own transportation, and I'm not saying that you can't utilize Uber, but I would much rather prefer you to have your own whip. You drive anywhere that you're going to be meeting up with somebody. To meet up with somebody and you going to their house and you don't have transportation to leave whenever you get ready and you got to wait on them to provide transportation, you are putting yourself in a very dangerous position. You are putting yourself in a very dangerous position. Do not do it.
Leggings set. I never saw it before in my life. You know how the blue leggings with the bam? She got the jacket with the bitch, with the hoodie. Woo. Halfway unzipped. A bra right here. No shirt on under that. She coolin'. Okay, we smoking. I ain't say nothing about the fit. I ain't say nothing about the bang, the glasses, her talking and covering her mouth like this. I'm cool. I got you here now. Fuck it. You feel me? I'm woo at the bam. You know what I'm saying? I'm woo. You know what I'm saying? We coolin'. We talking, we smoking, woo. And she stand up, you feel me? I'll rub a butt or something, you see? I'm trying to make sure everything, you feel me? Everything.
Unpopular says, I disagree with that part, and Uber can be there in seconds. There is no guarantee that at 1 a.m. an Uber is going to be there in seconds. You also have to consider the time. When it is 1 o'clock in the morning, when it is 2 o'clock in the morning, when it is 3 o'clock in the morning, Ubers are not running the same. This ain't 5 p.m. rush hour. This is 1 a.m., 2 a.m. in the morning. Uber is not going to be there in 2 seconds. I'm sorry. Some Ubers in some locations don't even run at that time. I had a homeboy who called me in the middle of the night and said, I can't get no Uber at all right now because they're not running in these hours. So it depends on where you are. It depends on how busy you are. And that's not a guarantee. That's your area, Unpopular. She said, not at the house, but in my area, Ubers are always around. That's your area. That's your area. Somebody else said Uber is 24/7. I'm telling you right now, Uber, if you live in like a downtown area, you might be able to get Uber. But the advice is to not put yourself in that situation because Uber is not guaranteed. Uber is not guaranteed. At nighttime, Uber takes a longer time to get there. I have a whole homeboy. I could call him right now and be like, hey, tell them the one time what happened when you was trying to leave your dad's house and you couldn't leave. And you try to call Uber. He gonna tell you, without me even telling him what I just told y'all, he gonna tell you that Uber, there was no Ubers available. Uber is not always guaranteed. So that's how people get put in situations because they think they know.
I calls the bitch, I text the bitch. Now I call, I text her. She woo, yeah, you trying to slash? She, yeah. I'm ready. Let me know what the bam. She so you ready? Alright. Send her Uber. Boom. She gets to the crib. She's in a fucking 2-piece legging set. I never saw it before in my life. You know how the blue leggings with the bam? She got the jacket with the bitch, with the hoodie. Woo. Halfway unzipped. A bra right here. No shirt on under there. She cooling. Okay, we smoking. I ain't say nothing about the fit. I ain't say nothing about the bang, the glasses, her talking and covering her mouth like this. I'm cool. I got you here now. Fuck it. You feel me? I'm woo at the bam. You know what I'm saying? I'm woo. You know what I'm saying? We coolin', we talking, we smoking, whoop. Now she stand up, you feel me? I'll rub a butter something, you see? I'm trying to make sure everything, you feel me? Everything, you too practice. You feel me? She letting me out the bill, whoop. You know what I'm saying? Damn, they're trying to sit on my lap, but she a little heavier than I expected, you know what I'm saying? But she not that heavy, but you feel me? But we cool in this bitch, you feel me? So listen, she was like, I'm getting hot. I can take off my clothes, I can put on some shorts. I'm like, cool. I got some shorts for you to put. No, she like, I'm getting hot. I could take off my jacket. No shirt on under that. Just a bra. I could take off my jacket. I'm like, shit, I got some shorts for you to put on. She like, cool. Boom. Get naked. Take off everything. Put on. I throw the Nike shorts. She throwing the Nike shorts. Boom. Sit down. Now she happy. She put out a.
Y'all, let me dissect. She asked folks for something to wear. She put on folks Nike shirts. All right, go ahead, finish, buddy.
She happy now at this point. She got on my Nike shorts. She's comfortable, titties out, bra, whoop, skin, but she happy. We smoking. She pull out an old ass Olive Garden salad and some spaghetti and say, do you want some? No, thank you. Go eat, shorty.
She offered folks some food, but she said folks' crib was dirty and some more shit. Sneaky coochie, go ahead and finish, folks.
She eating up food. I offer her.
They are in Chicago. Somebody said, are they in Tennessee? I believe they're in Chicago.
Gatorade. She said she don't like the orange flavor. Okay, you ain't can't get nothing to drink then, bitch. I ain't got nothing else. I don't. You want some water? But listen. Boom, she's eating her food. We cool and I'm rolling the wood at this point. We watch little TV, I roll the wood at this point. At the halfway in the wood, she goes get in my bed.
Hold on. Not after the whole wood, after half the wood, she hopped in folks' bed. So she assumed the position. She started the situation, gang. She already premeditated that they was finna fuck. Cause why you give me half the wood, then hop in the bed? And go ahead, finish, folks. Oh, my mama, folks.
She hops in the bed.
Okay.
I sit down, them that finish the wood. Okay. And them that get to this point.
He finished it.
You want to hear it? No, I put it out, so I finished the wood.
She talking about folks thirsty for some pussy. Me crazy as hell, man.
I finished the wood. She don't want to hear it, I put it out. So basically, I finished the wood. I get in the bed. Now, at this point, she proceeds to lay her fucking head on my lap. On the dick. I'm talking about my shit poking her. It's poking jawbone. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. She's still right there, though. She's still right there. So, as a nigga, I just put my hand on her face. She moves her head. I'm not sucking her. Okay. I'm gonna try to get you in the mood there. Since you right here, you ain't saying. She just move her head. She ain't say she ain't sucking no dick. She just move her head. She probably don't like me gripping her head or something. Maybe I gotta let her do it. So I'm cool on that. Boom. She get up.
All right. So I'm gonna pause that right there. So I see that we have 1,300 people in the chat, and we only have 400 likes. Okay, I'm gonna play some more of what he got to say, but we got to get these likes to match the viewers. All right, I'm gonna need the likes to start matching the viewers. I'm gonna pause right there and see what the night owls are saying in the chat. His friend had to be right there. He know the story more than the storyteller. He said, why? So she was a tease, says Tatiana. Jeanette says, never mind that she had no idea where she was going until after she got there. He controlled everything. Listen to Neek, don't do it. I live in major city and can't get an Uber in seconds. Somebody said his story sounds sus. What his man, wait, what? Somebody said I already liked. What's so crazy is that she was clearly teasing dude and he still didn't force her to do ish. Everything was on her willpower. Nah, bruh, he did right. Somebody else said this is crazy. You are rocking those braids. Beautiful. Thank you. He really thinks he's something. She know what it is. Somebody said we was trying to get to it. Well, get to it, baby. Get to it. Hit the like button, baby girl. Hit the like button. Here you go.
Lays next on the side of me. Them there, right here. Them there kissing well. I put my head down now. I go back to titties or something. Try to kiss a titty, rub a titty. She say stop. I'm not finna play games with your little bug ass. Look, I ain't get rude or say nothing. She said stop. Looked at the TV from my bed. She cool and get more comfortable and cover more on her and shit. Now she wanna curl up in the cover. I go to the bathroom.
Hold on. So as you hear my client speaking, listen, he stated that she told him to stop. He looked at the TV, he walked out the room, he left her be. Now, for her to be saying that folks took advantage or whatever the case may be, and a man said that he walked away, and he said as soon as she said stop, he stopped. It ain't too much for me to understand. Go ahead, finish talking, brother.
One time. She told me stop one time, y'all. Listen, I'm trying to be as more honest, because I want y'all to feel me, G. All jokes aside, after this live, after everything, I want y'all really to understand this situation. Tell Shorty, she really kept, like, don't play with niggas. Niggas really going to jail. Niggas dying. Niggas really getting into it and what the bam and getting their name fucked up off Shorty saying rape and all this. Shorty, you can't have one nigga, other female to stand up with you on that type of shit. I got you an Uber home. Did you? What is you talking about? You got up out of there. I never fucked you nothing. Like ain't none on top of you, nothing. You got up out of there, but boom. Listen, when I get out the bed.
All right, so they got music playing, so I'ma pause it right there. Somebody said, where are his teeth? Child, they both missing teeth now. Okay, They both. He got pretty eyes, though. He got pretty eyes, but I don't know. I like the way she. See, I can't get my baby hairs to act right. I'm gonna have to hit her up and ask her how she did her baby hairs like that because mine don't never cooperate. Like my baby hairs don't ever cooperate, and her ponytail is so pretty. Her ponytail is very, very pretty. But this is her, and this is him. That's her. That's him. Where did the thing go?
I mean, when she said tell me no, I chill. What's it? I'm thinking. Boom. I get out the bed. I'm thinking to myself like, man, it's time to go. So I ain't really telling her that because I don't want to just be rude. So I'm thinking for a second. I get up. I go to the bathroom. Boom. I ain't got to piss. I just go to the bathroom, play it off. Now I come back out. I didn't thought about the shit. She gotta go on, baby. So I'm rolling the wood. Boom. Smoking. Rolling the wood. Ooh, she still laying down comfortable. I can't even see her face or nothing like that. Like she under the covers, like comfortable as hell. After the situation with the breast and all that.
She said you stole a Lincoln. So what the f?
All right. So again, they playing music, so I don't think that they talking loud enough to really mute out the music. So I'm gonna have to pause it right there. So what he's saying is, just to give y'all a summary, he says that they smoked the wood. Okay? So they smoked the wood, and then after they smoked the wood, she gave him the wood when it was halfway. So he proceeded to smoke the wood, and then he tried to fill up on her. So he said he went to go try to kiss a titty or touch a titty, and she told him no. So he says that she went to go lay down in his bed after he had given her clothes. So I guess she wanted to get comfortable, and he said that she had a bra on, and she had on his Nike shorts that he gave her, and then she went and got in the bed, and she went to go get comfortable. He says that when she told him no, he claims that he was smoking the wood, and then he said he went to the bathroom. So he said once he went to the bathroom, he started to think about the situation, and after he was thinking about the situation, then he proceeded to go back in the room. So this is the part that they're at now.
Man, she talking about her other nigga, some nigga she really know. She don't know me in life. That's what I'm saying.
All right, and then they saying that in the comments, they're responding to somebody in the comments saying that he stole her link card, and I guess that's a food stamp card for people in Chicago. I think the food stamp card is called a link card out there, but he says that's not him. He says another guy that she was dealing with stole her food stamp card, and then they were confusing him. So he was like, that's not me. That's what he's replying to right now, in case you guys are confused.
She got real problems with niggas. That's some real shit that happened with one of her niggas.
She said that happened for real?
Yeah, no, that happened with her. I don't know if they trolled her thinking that's me. That really happened with one of her niggas and shit. He stole her link card and sold it some other shit, some like shorty bombed out on baby.
Oh my, yeah.
Y'all over here stressing over a link card. If he stole it, bitch, let him have it. It shouldn't be nothing. But anyway, listen, we going to the I go to the bathroom, I think about it. So I come back, sit down, I roll a blunt, I roll a wood. Woo, I smoke the wood. I'm damn near finna ask her, do she want to hit the bitch? You feel me? Then they get something started going again, you feel me? But fuck it, I smoke my wood to myself type shit, thinking like, yeah, this bitch gotta go. Boom. Finish the wood.
Yeah,
I smoke a little square. At this time, I done got my phone out. I done typed the address she came from in my Uber and shit. And I walked up to her in the bed, tapped her ass. She sleeping good, snoring on baby. She snoring, she sleep loud as hell. This bitch snoring comfortable like she pay bills in my shit. Damn,
Oh, she was snoring.
On baby too, you feel me?
Okay, so she was definitely comfortable.
I tap her like,
okay.
Hey, this the address you going back to? She, what? I'm like, is this the address you going back to on the Uber? She, damn. So damn, she know. Can you send me anywhere? I could go back anywhere. I'm like, yeah, I'll take you anywhere. Where you want to go? She called a nigga on the phone.
Time out, hold on. Her cousin on this bitch, Lena Moore. Hold on. She say, hey, that's my cousin. I ass be lying. Damn.
Oh, your cousin even.
Damn. Hold on. My client doesn't. He. Hold on. we got proper evidence. We're gonna need you to slide in the inbox and give us a statement. But just this bitch lying, man. Y'all, man, this bitch lying. Y'all entertaining this bitch, man. I look like the Hunchback of Notre Dame for y'all last trip, folks. Talk to these people, folks.
Yeah.
I don't know what's to them, G.
At this point, she called somebody on the phone, right? She like, ooh, where you at? Let me in, ooh, at the bam. She ain't really telling the situation. She let me in, ooh, at the bam. Dude, got no problem. So, baby, you come here, you found a way, you come here. Shorty, I got your Uber. What's the address? Oh, yeah, boom, boom, boom. Shit, $38. You know, approved instantly. I ain't wait, you feel me? Instantly.
What's up? Hey,
boom,
what you want, gang? Yeah.
She go her ass. How long you say? 10 minutes, 4 minutes, shorty. Baby, this bitch right around the corner, baby. That's why it's like, bitch right around the corner. She alright. I'm like, she's gonna be right in the front. So she leave out the crib and go straight to the car and go straight to her crib. So wherever she went safely. Now that happened, cause you thought you was finna sleep. I didn't know you ain't had no place to go. I didn't know you had to go to another crib and shit and woo out the bam. You feel me? I ain't know this shit. I just know you couldn't sleep in my shit. If you would have told me that, baby, if she'd have told me that, she would have spent the night. Baby, I ain't know. You feel me? Plenty females go out, baby, bitch. All that just been chilling about the man. We never fucked nothing. I never tried. I'm not no thirsty nigga. Woo out the bam. I ain't. She in this bitch.
Yeah, clout is a crazy drug. Motherfuckers will lose their life for that viral moment. Y'all gotta chill. For real, fuck.
Yeah, y'all wanna, she somehow stuck on who stole her link. Y'all wanna find out who stole her link and shit. Y'all gotta go on her page and shit.
Hey, I got a link, $300. I got $300 on the link for $150. Hear me?
Oh, babe. We got all that shit in motion. Now, if y'all report my shit off this lab and I get blocked, shit crazy, baby. Y'all just, it really don't matter though, baby. As long as y'all know really what it is.
Somebody commented in the comments and said, Neek, this is ghetto. The only reason that I'm reporting on this is because this is a real serious issue that has caused a really big debate on social media. And this is something that a lot of people feel divided. Like I said, on one hand, people feel like ain't nothing open at 1 a.m. but legs, okay? And then on the other hand, there are women who feel like there should not be a reason why you can't go to a man's house at 1 a.m. Hold on, wait, I took a screenshot of it. A woman said, why can't women ever just go to a man's house and not have hanky-panky? It's so unfair. I've been in a situation like this. I was attracted to the guy. He was attracted to me. But literally the first 5 minutes, he kept forcing his print on me. And when I told him I'm not ready, he got angry. It's so unfair. Another woman replied and said, I said the same thing. Like, why do MFers feel so entitled? And then another person commented and they said, exactly. And people keep bringing up the time of the night. Like, men don't expect it anyways, I guess. No matter what time it is. You go to his house in the middle of the day, he's still going to expect it. You go on a date, he expecting it. Literally the only, and I didn't get the rest of the screenshot. So there's two sides of it. So then there's another woman who commented and she said, girl, your A is weird. You go from him putting you out for not wanting to he touched you. All these ends need to stay away from you for real. And somebody said, that's why I don't talk to her. And then so the girl replied and said, the F, I never switched up my story. You wanna F him, just say that. He said he put me out because I ain't want him. Are you reading before commenting? And then the person said, girl, you weird. Everybody who say something to you don't want to F him. I got my own man. Okay? And then so it was, like I said, it was divided. And then another person commented and to his post where he said, how am I wrong? And then somebody said, you wrong because she was supposed to walk. She wasn't supposed to get her an Uber. She was supposed to walk. Okay? So, what's this? Oh, heck no. Unforgettable. What kind of craziness you sending me, girl? That is crazy. So somebody said she has a GoFundMe asking for help to get her a house. All right, so let me play some more.
She said the Uber was $12, but I don't give a fuck how much that bitch was. He got her one. Fuck is you talking about? There's some niggas, I swear to God, there's some niggas out. I know niggas that'll kick a bitch out on the E-way, gang. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know niggas that'll kick a bitch out in a thunderstorm, gang. I know niggas that'll kick a bitch out in a snowstorm, gang. It was cold as hell last night and extra windy. It was a windy advisory, phone no. And this nigga got her Uber, y'all. Oh, baby. Bitch at 1.4K, gang.
He been on here for a long time.
I gotta explain myself, man.
He had a situation with a woman trying to say they trying to say he wrong because the girl came over his crib.
This him?
Yeah, that's him.
No, fuck this
I'm saying this him.
I'm out this
Hey, about this bitch. Hey, G, hey, y'all funny as hell.
Oh, baby.
Oh, funny, y'all know y'all can always come in with the guys. We be lit for sure, but look, we ain't on none of that shit. We be really lit in real life. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So the rest of what they have to say is on Facebook. Now I'm going to open up the phone lines and I want to hear what you guys have to say. I'm going to be live for the next 15 minutes. At the hour mark, we're going to cut, okay? Right at the hour mark, if it's mid-sentence, if it's not, I'm going to cut it, and then I will presume the rest of the calls for Patreon. So I do have a Patreon. So for 15 minutes, we'll be live here, okay? The rest of the calls will resume on Patreon. Let me put in the call-in number. The call-in number is up here at the top. My website is right here at the bottom, okay? If you want to call in, the call-in number is 563-999-3643. Let me open up the line for y'all to call in. Hold on one second, because it's going to tell y'all I don't got no show scheduled. So let me hurry up and open up the line for y'all real quick. But that's the call-in number so that y'all could get ready to call in. All right. Let's go live right now. Let's put in a title. Let's tell the people what we talking about. Let go live. All right. Call in number. No, you just have to
hear important instructions.
Wait, does that mean just being a member of the channel? Wait, what? Or we have to be? No, I'm saying to listen to the rest of the calls, it'll be played on Patreon.
To start your show now, press 1 to hear.
Somebody said, Neek, why are we entertaining this crap? The reason why it's important to have this conversation is because there is a lot of people who feel like, you know, he was wrong for having her come and trying her and trying to make an advance towards her. And then you have people who feel like he is a man and he was automatically going to make advance. So she put herself in that situation. So you have both sides. So that's the reason why I'm entertaining it, because it's very important. Did it start the show? I didn't hear if it started the show. Hold on. 1412, hello?
Hey, Nick, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm from Chicago, and I've seen him around a few times, so this story is funny. But my thing is, like, it could have been way worse. Like, he could have actually did something to her. So I just think, chalk it up as a loss, baby girl, and move on. But lying and saying somebody touched you, like, that's not cool.
So
They say
you don't
you
think that
wanted to
him
live.
touching on her boobs is him touching her?
Yeah. But I mean, once she said stop, he claimed he stopped. I mean, we don't really know what went on because we weren't there, but I don't know. I don't know. Cause he was showing screenshots on Facebook where she was telling him like is we really gonna link? You keep sending me off and this and this and that. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's a lot going on. Well,
I'm
thank
not. My
you.
whole thing is like I'm not Me personally, I'm not linking up with no nigga that I don't know personally. Like if I only like, first of all, I'm not even gonna talk to you on Facebook. But like if we only talked on Facebook and I don't know you from a can of paint, I'm not going to your house at no time of the day. We're gonna meet out in the park or something where people could see us. But yeah, he said he didn't even know her. Like that was his first time ever even seeing her.
Right. Well,
And in
alrighty.
Chicago, they be setting people up. So I don't even know why he would do that. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was dumb on both their parts. But thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Somebody keeps saying give her back her link. They don't have her link card. They was saying that they was mixing him up with another guy who stole the link. He was saying that he don't have her link, and then what he said was, what he has is a special on a link card. But he was saying he wasn't talking about her card. They don't have her card. I don't know why somebody in the chat keeps saying give her back her card. They said that they don't have her card. They were talking in reference to somebody else. But let me put up my Cash App as well. Why is my Cash App not on the screen, child? Because y'all know the Cash App got to be on there also. Let me find my Cash App while I go to the next one. 8302, hello?
Hi, Nick. How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
Fine. So I'm actually from Chicago, and this whole situation blew up so fast here. But what I wanted to say was that I'm in the comments, a response from this story is a lot of women are saying, like, why can't they go over a man's house and just chill with him? And I think that a lot of women are missing that the guy has to actually like you in order for him to want to chill with you. And you know what I mean? Especially in, like, with her situation. He said that she had been trying to hang out with him, and he kind of was, like, blowing her off. And it kind of just, he said it was just about sex for him. So I think for her, she likes him a lot more than he did her. And she probably felt disappointed when she got there and he didn't want to kiss her and all that stuff. So I think it's just a learning lesson about how we need to know like when guys really like us, so we don't waste our time. Because I think she had an expectation higher than what it was.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's all I wanted to say.
All right, thank you. All right. 7758, hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, how you
Okay,
doing?
so can I just be real for 30 seconds?
Go ahead.
Ladies, please. Y'all know y'all lying. First of all, I mean, come on now. Like, let's be honest. We done all been put out a million times. I know I've been put out a couple times for not wanting to deal with a nigga. And I had went over his house at 3 o'clock in the morning. I was like, what was I expecting? This thing was me, and I'm a female. If I like a guy and I know it's just sex, and he come over my house at that time in the morning, baby, I expect something to happen. I ain't expect to have lunch and talk about kids. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to get it in and like that. So for everybody be like, oh, he did the wrong thing. No, my brothers is petty. I had my brother leave girls on the porch for 3 hours. Come on, they lost their keys. He's back. She got out safe and sound. She be all right. That's it.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
No problem.
All right. 5034, hello? Five zero three four.
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Well, yeah, I wanted to say that, a lot of these females are delusional. You know, she's lucky she didn't get raped or killed. In this day and era, she's lucky that she need to be taken on her knees, thanking God that she's alive, going to somebody's house that you don't know that type of morning. These females out here playing with their life, and there's a lot of things that's going on very serious, getting killed, murdered, gang rape, and that's Chicago.
Yeah, it's in Chicago.
Yeah, and she's just lucky that she should be on her knees thanking God that it didn't turn into a different situation.
Mm-hmm.
And he's stupid too for doing that because he could have been set up.
Right.
That could have been a gang full of niggas with guns. People get on this internet and start playing games and thinking they meeting and greeting people. You do your meeting and greeting in the daytime.
What do you
and 9 times out of 10 you go to.
What do you think to the people who says that she's probably homeless and she needed somewhere to stay?
If she was homeless and she needed somewhere to stay, you can't do that because you put yourself in a situation where you're vulnerable for anything. And for a woman to be homeless, there's places where to go. There's shelters for women. There's not a lot of shelters for men, but there's a lot of shelters for women.
Somebody in the chat said, no, you're delusional.
I'm delusional. No, they're delusional. For you to think that you're going to go over to a man's house at that time of night and he's not going to want anything from you is crazy. You're not his friend. He hasn't been contacting you, been texting you. When you put yourself in a situation where some men will automatically think that they have a right to take advantage of you. You came over here, you know what time they get to thinking, oh, she know what time it is, and he could just instantly take advantage of her, rape her, or anything. She put herself in a real vulnerable situation where she was vulnerable to anything, and anything could happen.
All righty. Well, thank you so much.
Okay.
All right. 0914, hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, Nick.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. And you?
I'm doing well. On this fine evening.
So that's great. Oh, and happy Easter.
Same to you, boo.
But I wanted to just address that it was very late. I do believe in the whole the devil is up at night, so there's nothing open. I forgot how the old sayings go, but yes, I do believe in that. The point I wanted to ask was, did they have a previous conversation about, okay, what's this intentions with each other? Because I think I missed that part.
They had it doesn't sound like, it sounds like they had communication, but I don't think they had like, this is what I want from you. This is what certain communication. I don't know. I don't think that they had deep conversation about their intentions. Because
that's where the whole thing, the paths getting crossed is where I was getting confused about. Because
I feel
if it's more like, okay, you know how you flirting with somebody.
Conversation about intentions, you still don't go to nobody's house at 1 a.m. in the morning that you just want to have a conversation.
No, that's what I believe.
You can have a conversation on the phone.
That's what I was trying to get at, because if you're flirting with somebody and it's more on the sexual nature or just just regular flirting, then of course he's thinking one way, thinking you're thinking the same way.
Even if you're not flirting, don't go to a stranger's house. Even if we just having a regular conversation or whatever, don't go to a stranger's house at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Well, yeah, nobody should be going to no stranger's house at 1 o'clock in the morning. Even 12, like 10 o'clock is the cutoff time. because the clubs is still going on at that time. So you should be home in your bed or whatever, and pretty much anything else after that, that's when the freaks come out at night.
All right.
So,
Well,
but
thank
thank
you
you.
so
That's
much.
all I wanted to figure out.
All right. Thank you so much. 4097. Hello.
Oh, that's me. Hi, how are you?
Hey, how are you doing?
Okay. Oh my God, I'm freezing up. I'm sorry.
Do you have a plan in the back? Okay, I don't know what happened. 0574. Hello.
Hey, Nick, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm all right. I think people aren't being realistic here, and even if people say, okay, well, it's a double standard, that's the society that we live in, and we have to protect ourselves. Why would you even put yourself in that type of situation to go to someone's house at 1 o'clock in the morning? Somebody that you're just meeting for the first time. We all know when men see women, they're automatically drawn to a woman because more than likely they're physically attracted to you as a woman. So this is your first time meeting this person, and then you let them Uber you to their house at 1 o'clock in the morning, and then you expect nothing to happen? Why even put yourself in that situation? It's not like he kicked her out and he was nasty to her, disrespected her. He sent you back home. He could have just made you leave. I'm not saying that would have been right, but that could have been the situation. And he sent you wherever you wanted to go. Like, so I don't understand how people are.
Well, I think what I keep
excuses.
seeing in the chat is people saying that he shouldn't feel entitled to hanky panky.
And that's true. But realistically, like, how many of us as women have been in situations where we have just wanted to hang out
And
with a
somebody
guy?
in the chat says
And
this is victim blaming.
no, I'm not trying to victim blame at all. But certain things only happen at certain times of the night. It's not like you have to set boundaries for yourself. You want to be treated a certain way, that's what you have to demand. So why would you go to someone's house at 1 o'clock in the morning? A man who you've never met, that you have no prior history with, why would you even put yourself in that situation? Nothing happened. He didn't harm you, and he sent you back where you wanted to go. What's the issue?
Somebody said
Like,
no
I
man
don't.
should feel entitled.
No man should feel entitled. Honey, I have a whole husband, and still when I climb into bed and I have on a lack of clothing, even if I don't feel like it, my husband will still roll over and try something with me, and I'm like, no, like, nah, babe. And I understand that's not the same thing when I come into bed completely dressed all the time, but that's just what it is. You went over there with no shirt on, a bra, sweatsuit, whatever she had on, crop top, and you laid in this man's lap, and then you climbed in his bed. Who does that?
Yeah. Well, all righty. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, Nick.
All right. So I'm gonna say this right now. A lot of people, and a lot of people put themselves in situations and then feel like everybody else is crazy for not agreeing with their position. As a woman, we are not as strong as men. That's just known. We're not as strong as men. They can overpower us easily. So, being that we know situations around the world, like we have information of things happening. We have instances where we've heard from family members. We have older generation who have taught us things. We have movies. We have all this information at our fingertips. When you know better, you move different and you do better. A lot of people like to throw around the word victim blame, victim shame to alleviate accountability. It's 2022, not 1982. Okay? I seen a movie and it was on Netflix. And it happened in, I want to say, the 70s or the 60s. And it was about a man who was, he was basically like a friend of the family, okay? And he was a friend of the family. I can't think of the Netflix show, but it was something that happened in real life. And so he was a friend of the family, and he wanted to get close to the children. So it was a married couple, okay? And so it was a married couple, and they had kids. And so the man, to get close to the kids, he then had a relationship with the husband and was sleeping with the husband. And he also had a relationship with the mom. And he was able to manipulate the parents so that he could get access to the children. But he was having secret relationships with both of them. And this is a real true life story. And so the parents allowed their child to go and stay with this man who ended up like he was messing with their child. And, you know, at that time, they were very naive. They were very naive to, you know, people who do certain things to get to children. We're in 2022. We know better. We have resources. We have movie. We have more information. We know certain things. So when you know certain things, you know better. You have to. Somebody said, I remember that documentary. Yes, I cannot think of the name, but it was on Netflix. And it was a real true live story. And they were talking about how the man started messing with both of them. He got access to the child. And it was just crazy. It was a crazy, crazy story. And they attributed them not knowing stuff because it was back in the day. They didn't really have information about like what they could do. They didn't really know a lot, you know, because it was back in the day. We're in 2022. You know the circumstances of what goes on at 1 o'clock in the morning. You know the circumstances of, even if it's whether it's right or wrong. Nobody is saying that a man is entitled to your body. I keep seeing a lot of people say, a man is not entitled to this. He's not entitled to that. We understand, and nobody is saying that you got to give up your body to no man. Nobody is saying that. But what people are saying is, being that you know the climate of men and women interaction and what is normally expected on those hours, it's better to protect yourself, okay? And not being put in those situations. You can't put yourself in a certain situation with a man in the wee hours of the night and then say, oh, well, you guys are victim blaming me. There's certain self-accountability. That's what it is. Thank you, Lauren C. It's Abducted in Plain Sight. That's the documentary. Abducted in Plain Sight. Go watch that documentary on Netflix. Abducted in Plain Sight. But back to this story. We as women, not to say a man has a right to stick his weeder on you or anything, give you any. If you don't want it and you say no, no means no. No means no, okay? So don't get the two confused. However, there's preventative measures that we can take to safeguard ourselves. There's preventative measures. Like one of the callers, she said, did they have a conversation about intentions? I don't think that they did. You know, I don't think that this was one of those, what's your intentions for me? Do you like me? I don't think that this was one of those types of situations. There are safeguards that you could prevent. You can gauge in conversation what a person's expectations are. And yes, I seen another person when I was reading the comments when she said, when I was reading through the comments and the woman has said, men are going to expect it at 5 p.m., 2 p.m. She's right. However, you can still safeguard yourself from certain situations by taking some preventative measures. So let me resume the calls. Because I just talked, I kind of took away some minutes from the callers, so I'm going to allow a little bit more minutes for the calls to come in. If you guys want to call in, The call-in number is on the screen, 563-999-3643. If you are a person who feel like, no, you feel opposite of how I feel, you feel like she should be able to go over there at 1 a.m., I want to hear your side. I'm going to hear you out. I'm going to let you speak. I'm going to hear your side. And I'm going to be fair to both sides. So don't think that if you have an opposing view that I won't be fair to your viewpoint. I'm going to be fair. So I'm gonna stay on here streaming for 10 more minutes because I took some minutes away from y'all. So I'm gonna stream for 10 more minutes with the callers, and then we're gonna have the rest for Patreon. But the number is on the screen. You guys could call in if you have an opposing view as well. 5446. Hello.
Hey, Nick, how are you?
Hey.
This is Lauren C. I was the one who just told you about the abducted in plain sight. So that was nuts.
Thank you, because I could not think of the name.
Yeah, I've watched that so many times because it's crazy. But that's because they were in a small town. There was not any stuff like that. They had no idea what was going on. So, matter of fact, the father didn't even know that he was even having an affair with the guy at first because he thought it was a game. It was weird. But anyway, back to this story. I kind of want to put fault at both parties. Because he's kind of whack with his game. Because if I'm going to pay for someone to come over to my crib, I'm going to make sure that if I got something in mind that you're going to know, like, we're going to have a conversation like, okay, so, you looking kind of good, don't be mad if I touch on you or something. Say something so that way you can either say, okay, yeah, I'm on that or not. And then when it comes to her, yeah, if you want to go over to some, you have the autonomy as a person to be able to go wherever you want at whatever time you want. However, demon time is demon time, and it's been demon time for the last 2 or 3 years, right? Since COVID began. We know about demon time. So when you're playing in demon time, you need to let people know what's going on in your world. Like, I would tell them straight up, okay, yeah, I don't mind. I would love to come over. I would love to kick it with you, but I'm just letting you know, like, don't be thinking that you're finna get none because I'm not on that type of party. Or, I just want to kick it. Like, I'm not down for that. Is that an issue? Is that okay? Speak up, because if you don't, you're allowing someone to assume something, and when you assume, you're making an ass out of yourself and the person that you're dealing with.
I agree that
both people were whack.
You definitely want to have those conversations to gauge what they want, but I just want to caution women. Too. Even if a guy says, listen, I'm not going to try you, that is not a guarantee that he won't try you. So it's
of
best
course.
to just not
it's not.
meet up
but the
at
thing about
those
this
hours.
situation
if you have no
with
intention,
that guy, I think would have.
Yeah, I've had a situation. I'm very blunt. Y'all see how I talk on here? I'm very blunt. I told a guy, I'm not touching or rubbing or nothing like that is going on at all. I'm not having sex with you. I'm not touching you. You're not touching me. You're not giving me head. I'm not giving you head. We're not doing none of that, And then he was like, okay, I respect you. I'm not like that. I'm not like that. And then, I'm like, okay, I'm not meeting up with you at your house, nothing. Whatever. We could link up, but not like that. And he still tried it, even though I was very vocal. So even if you're vocal, if you have no intention on doing anything, those type of hours I just don't recommend. Even if you have a conversation and they say, oh, I'm not like that, I'm cool, they're gonna say whatever to get you over there. If you don't, if it's at those hours, don't.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you, Nick. However, I don't get the vibe from that dude that if she would have said she's not getting no pussy, I don't see that dude even inviting her over. I don't think that it would have went that far. Because the way that he was, I just don't get the vibe that it would have been a situation where he would have been like, okay, I'm still going to coerce her, because the way that he just sent her home. So I think that honestly, he wouldn't have wasted his money to end up without no action. Like, why would I spend money for the off chance that you may or may not decide to change your mind? Like, Ubers cost too much nowadays. But that's all I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like, y'all got to have some better game. Figure out what these people are thinking about beforehand. If you do decide to do something like that, make sure you have your own transportation. Make sure that that someone knows where you are. Like, it seems like this girl was just out here just willy-nilly just doing whatever. And if you want to live your life carelessly like that, you may end up just like Kanika Jenkins in the same damn city because you're just out here willy-nilly without nobody around. No one know where you are. So you got to be cognizant and be safe yourself, but then also just have better game. Like, feel somebody out. Like, what happened to freaky conversations or just trying to see where someone engages at? Because at 1 o'clock, I need to know exactly what you're doing. Like, I could be asleep. I could stay where I'm at. So if we're going to link up, then I need to know, okay, what you got on your plate? Okay, you want that shoe? I want that too. Okay, cool, I'm going to come over. But then again, I'm also not going to, if I don't plan on doing something, I'm not going to get in your clothes. I'm not going to get in your bed either. And I'm not going to be straddling you, kissing you while you sucking my titties. Like, I'm not even going to be engaged in any of that. Like, the energy that I'm going to come in there with is going to be something totally different. We buddies. So it's like there's things that both parties were doing that was wrong. So it's just like you just have to just basically just both parties are responsible for this issue. That's all I have to say.
All right, thank you so much. I want to hear an opposing viewpoint. So is there any caller on the line that feels like she should be able to go over there? Like I see the Gym Zone says, I get to take accountability, but nobody's speaking on him doing the same for just grabbing her head and hand or touching her. Maybe he was aggressive. So if you have this position like the Gym Zone, let me know what your last 4 of your number is so I could pull you up, because I want to hear the opposing argument. I want to hear the opposing argument, who feels like she was okay to do it. They feel like, let me 3663. Let me see. All right.
Hello, Nate?
Yeah, hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So this is how I look at it. I agree with everything that you said. I feel like it's about 100% accountability. I feel like as a young woman, if she made the choice that she wanted to go over there, and even if it was chill, that's her right 100%, but she has to know what may come along with that. You see what I mean? And I feel like regardless of what her living situation was, whether she's homeless or whatever the case may be, if you go over there and you are talking to somebody, and if you go over there and you're talking to them regardless of what the conversation was, and you are insinuating something and then you decide not to, you can't get mad if you put you out of his house. You have to be accountable for that.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. 9793, hello?
Hello?
Hey.
Hi, Nick.
Hey, how you
Well,
doing?
I'm calling because just finding yourself.
I'm doing well.
Well, that's good. Well, I'm calling because, yes, he is wrong. He's wrong because, okay, as a person that's been worked the streets myself, within my youth, which when I say youth, I mean 15 years old working the streets.
Working the
it was
streets
a lot of things I
in,
had to working the streets, as in being a runaway child, having to do different acts to keep up my living, my hygiene, trying to find places to live. I've been in that young girl situation, but the thing about it is I was raised correctly. So when I say run away, I was running away from a good home. So I was taught well, but I didn't want to follow those rules. And so, but my thing is, first of all, I feel her parents failed her. I feel her parents and whoever raised that child failed her, because obviously something ain't clicking in there right. Him I believe he knew beforehand she was a weak one. You get what I'm saying? She was easy. Anytime you talking about going over a man's house, you ain't asking me what you gonna do for me or any of those things like that. He knew she was weak. She fell predator to that little trap. Yeah, he gonna pay a little bit of Uber money because he ain't paying no real money.
He not giving her no real money at the end of the day. And the thing about it is her priorities is also messed up. That's why I say her people failed her. Because ain't no way in heck when I was running the streets, I ain't had no money in my pocket, my shoe, my pennies. I don't care where I had to touch it. I always kept some cash on me. So it wasn't no, oh, get out my house. As soon as I felt uncomfortable, I was leaving. And I always made sure I had my next B plan. So it wasn't no at his disposal because he didn't get what he wanted. What he did is something that's been happening to us black girls for many years. And when I tell you this is over 15 years ago, I used to run the streets. It's been happening to us black girls for many years. So he's not right. But at the same time, I think we need to look farther deeper and look at who was her daddy and her mama, who raised her. You get what I'm saying? Because obviously they didn't prepare her well enough to know that you won't go unless you ain't nothing open. I'm from Ohio. Ain't nothing open out here but legs, rallies, and strip clubs at 1 o'clock in the morning. They stop serving that's cutoff time. So that's when it's going down. So it's like, who raised you? Because we was coming in when street lights was coming on. It's just kids like me that rebelled against the street light rules. It's just that whole situation is really messed up, and I believe that child needs to probably get some help because, and another thing is, it's like her priorities. You got me messed up. You think I got a hotel room or something or somewhere else to go. You get what I'm saying? Before I'm talking about going to somebody's house at 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to make sure my stuff's set up first. You get what I'm saying? Before I start pulling them type of moves. She went into something and probably didn't like him or something, and that's what messed that whole thing up. But he is definitely wrong. He took advantage of that baby.
Okay. You feel like he took advantage of her?
Yes, I think he knew something was wrong with her, and I think he basically like, oh yeah, come on, he ain't gotta pay. He ain't paying no real money versus the $50 or $60. You get what I'm saying?
Why do you think he feels like something is wrong with her?
Because think about it, Nick. Now that I'm older, you're not getting me at no 1 o'clock. I need to know you first before I come into your house at 1 in the morning. Now that I'm older, I wanna go out. Even if it's just walking on the river or something like that. I'm not trying to just jump unless I'm a prostitute. You get what I'm saying? Or doing some things I ain't supposed to be doing. I'm not trying to come to your house at no 1 o'clock in the morning. You get what I'm saying? It's like, come on, can we go out to eat or something?
But how did he take advantage of her? I'm trying to get that point. You said he took advantage of her because he knew what?
He knew her, and her mind. She's weak. She's weak. If you compare her to a person that's been working the streets for so many years and then seeing some of the worst things, like men pushing up on, somebody actually taking advantage or raping,
Now, I don't agree with that because there are many of women who have gone to men's houses, and I won't say that they're weak or they're slow or they're or anything like that. I would just say that they just, in the heat of the moment went and did something that wasn't wise, but I wouldn't say that she was, I don't know. I wouldn't say the names that you're saying. I don't agree with that.
Well, yeah, I guess I'm probably being a little harsh, but from a chick that's been on the streets and we see chicks that's that easy, that's what it looks like to us, like something's wrong. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like, yeah, you're trying to use the man for a bed to sleep in, but my thing is, that's not how it works. You don't do nothing like that. I feel like she might be off somehow, probably then went through some things. I know what you're saying, but it's something, I believe he kind of caught that just as she was easy.
So you think that only people who are slow go to people's houses at 1 o'clock in the morning?
My thing is not everybody, but my thing is the normal person, if they go into the house at 1 o'clock, she done met this dude. She done slid with this dude.
No, I think you are saying that she is naive. I think that you are not familiar with interactions of male and female. I don't know if you just only reverting back to thinking like, oh, because I was in the streets, this is only happening, these behaviors are only happening because I'm in the streets. or whatever because you were in the streets.
No, it's happened
But
to
these
me. I was that
behaviors
little
of
girl, and I was
women and
kind of
men
naive and
linking
slow.
up happens whether you are in the streets or out of the streets. Like we are in Instagram era. We're in Facebook hookup days where people are seeing people in Instagram and meeting solely off of a profile picture. So I wouldn't
Right.
necessarily say that they're weak or whatever. I just think that we're in a different time. But because we're in this time that we're in, we have to be cautious within the time that we're in. But the what you're describing, I wouldn't say that she was slow or weak or anything. It's just that she just put herself in a situation that could have been prevented.
But my thing is, like I say, I was kind of naive as well. But my thing is, what does it take for something like that to click off in your head to tell you that you shouldn't be meeting up with a guy, even if it's on Instagram or Facebook at 1 a.m. in the morning? What does it take other than firsthand experience where you done learned or somebody else teaching you not to do such a thing? He knew she didn't know. She was like you say, ignorant to the situation.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
All righty, thank you.
All right. 3640. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello, Nick?
Yes.
Well, for everybody that's on here trying to say that she don't have nowhere to go, she do got her own apartment. Let me get that straight. And second of all, you can go hang out at a guy's house at 1 o'clock in the morning and not expect for him to want to rub on your titties and rub on your ass and all that. Everybody making all these assumptions by what they hearing this little boy saying on this little website. Nobody asked her nothing. And the little stuff that she did say, she really didn't tell it all. I can go over to a dude's house at 1 o'clock in the morning and not expect to be touched and rubbed on. If I tell that boy no, it's no. Now, the problem is that it's viral, but other than that, this is what people do every day. Everybody's sitting on that high horse like they ain't been over no man's house before. It don't matter if it's 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 12 o'clock. A man going to expect some coochie, and you could expect that some females going to say no.
All right, well, you just contradicted yourself. You just contradicted yourself.
Hello?
Yeah, you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, I hear you.
You just contradicted yourself.
By saying what?
So when you first called in, you said that you should be able to go to a man's house without him having the expectation of hunching on you. And then once you started talking, you said any man is going to try you. Is going to want to have
what
sex.
I was trying to say is my intentions of going over there, because from what I'm hearing is he said he kept rolling woods. So more than likely, that's the only reason why she went over to his house.
Wait, before you get to that part, do you understand, do you realize the contradiction that you said?
No, I'm saying me personally. Then I talked about her. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying her intentions was to go over there and smoke a wood and hang out and kick it with her. I know from my age that most men might try you, might want some. And you can go over there and still say no. And it shouldn't be a big issue. It shouldn't be a big thing because you told somebody no. I don't think she wrong. I think she able to go over there if she want to. They talking about no, somebody failed her. She is grown. She's not a little kid. Now she's not a minor. She didn't go over there as a minor. Nobody's got nothing to do with talking about somebody failed her. She is grown. She able to do what she want to do. Ain't no controlling her. Now, nobody asked no questions about, well, what was the conversation like before she got there? Everybody just assuming. But I'm saying, with him saying he kept rolling woods, that's probably why she went over there. Now, maybe she did want to give him some, and something happened where she turned her off. Ain't no telling. It's no telling. But I'm saying, if she wanted to go over there and hang out and smoke, and then leave and tell him no, that's fine. Yeah, she should have had her own way there and her own way back. I do agree with that. Instead of sitting there waiting on an Uber. But other than that, This is the millennium. These are millennium kids. This is what they do. They meet people off the internet.
Do you think that he's wrong for calling her Uber?
No, I don't think he's wrong for calling her Uber. He should have, the first time he said he rubbed her, he should have got right up. Instead of going into that bathroom, he should have went to made to call her Uber because he knew that was his intention. He only wanted her, he wanted to smash. But since soon as he seen that she wasn't smashing, he shouldn't even went to the bathroom. He should have hurry up and called her Uber and sent her ass home. I don't think nothing's wrong with that. Matter of fact, once he started rubbing on her and she told him no, she should have got the fuck up. She should have got up and put on her clothes or whatever she had on and got ready to go home. She shouldn't have laid there. She should have got up because she already knew, she seen what he was trying to do. She wasn't with it. She should have got up instead of laying in his bed and turning around. But other than that, just going over there to hang out with a guy, blow a few woods back, I don't think nothing wrong with that at 1 o'clock in the morning. I think that's normal. You're supposed to be able to do that when you're 21, 22. Yes, you should be cautious, but nobody knows who she is. Nobody don't know
You
what
said
she
it's, it's normal to go to a man's house at 1 o'clock in the morning to smoke?
Yes. We're talking about the city. We're talking about Chirac. Yes. As dangerous as it is. These girls, 1, 2, they leave the club and go over to the dude's house and finish drinking and smoking. Yes, they do. They leave the club after drinking and go over to the dude's house and smoke and drink. You know, everybody making a big thing about the time. You know, if a man wants something from you, he going to want something at 8 in the morning, at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 o'clock in the morning. It don't make a difference what time it is. If he wants something, he going to try you. That's just what men, they're going to try. You know, if you give it up, you give it up. If you don't, you don't. You send the bar home, something. Now, I understand some men take it personal and will try to rape you and try to take stuff from you. I understand that part about it. We do got to be cautious about different people. That's anywhere. That could be your old schoolmate. That could be your neighbor. It's like it doesn't make any difference. The man could be anybody. So, but I believe she was able to go out and do what she wanted to do at 12, 1 o'clock in the morning and hang out with him. And that's normal. I don't think nothing's wrong with that.
So on one hand, you say it's normal. She should be able to go to his house. And then on the other hand, you say that men are going to try you. So it's like, which one is it? Are they going to try you or is it normal? Because if it's normal to just go to a man's house at 1 a.m. and all you do is smoke and that's normal, then in the next breath, you can't say that a man is going to try you. Because if it's normal, that means that it's normal for it not to happen. If it's not normal, then it's the opposite. So you keep going back and forth and saying on one hand it's normal, and then on the other hand you saying in the next breath that a man gonna try you. So it's like, which one?
It's both. It's both. Just because a man gonna try you, that means you ain't gonna try to hang out with him. The same man you meet at the church is gonna try you. The same man you meet at the mall, he gonna try you. So what, you not gonna go on a date with him? He can try to take you. He take you to Papa Do's, and when you leave in the parking lot, try to rub on your leg. It doesn't make any difference. It's just up to us to say yay or nay. You say nay, that's just it. You know.
All right.
And most men will call you back over there again.
All righty. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. All right. So I have about 10 people in the queue. The call-in number is on the screen. If you guys want to call in and you still want to give your point of view, the call-in number is on the screen. The rest of the calls will be placed on Patreon. I'll get to y'all later, okay? But if y'all want to hear the rest of what everybody got to say that's in the queue, I got about 10 more calls. I'm going to take them. I'm going to stream it on Patreon. Go to my Patreon. The link is in the description. I think the link is in the description. If not, go to Patreon and type in Neek at Night. I have some really cute items on my website. So definitely check out these must-have items that are unique on my website. I have this, purses, cute little purses. And I have, you know, cute earrings. I have all kind of stuff that you can find on my website, www.neekatnight.com. My website is down below. Y'all got to get these summer must-haves because we about to be outside. So you definitely want to get these cute items ASAP. I have a bunch of unique purses. This is another one of my unique purses right here. This is my tequila purse. Okay. This purse is super cute. I have all kind of cute, unique items on my website. You don't want to miss out. So go to www.neekatnight.com. The rest of the calls will be